We have a message from the Japanese American National Museum, which Nancy is going to relay. On behalf of Anne Burroughs, who's the executive director of the JA National Museum.
Letter dated March 3rd, 2022, to the City of Huntington Beach, 2000 Main Street, Huntington Beach, California, 92648. Dear Mayor Dilglees and City Council members, on behalf of the Japanese American National Museum, I share our great concern and regret surrounding the devastating loss of the Japanese Mission, Historic Church, and Manse at Historic Wintersburg as a result of fire and unpermitted demolition on Friday, February 25th. The loss of these two structures dating from 1910 resounds greatly with our institution, as our mission is to promote understanding and appreciation of America's ethic and cultural diversity by sharing the Japanese experience. Amidst the recent rise of anti-Asian prejudice and hate sweeping the nation, Historic Wintersburg and its preservationist community have been targeted by ongoing harassment and threats. City officials and Republic Services were made aware of anti-Asian targeting on Historic Wintersburg and were also notified in writing for years of concerns about security and maintenance at the property to prevent vandalism and fire risk. It is deeply troubling that the Historic Wintersburg site is currently open to additional vandalism and fire risk, which follows a history of inadequate property security and lack of maintenance. We call for the city to join us in these immediate actions. Number one, a thorough investigation for arson and for the ongoing negligence and purposeful demolition by neglect by Rainbow Environmental Republic Services. Two, granting permission for Japanese Americans to enter the property with permission to collect ash and artifacts to honor and save what is left of the sacred site where the mission and Manse stood. In case it is not understood, this is a significant heritage property and a place of spiritual meaning. 3. Facilitating the purchase of the property from Rainbow Services by organizations dedicated to historic preservation. These include Preserve Orange County, Heritage Museum of Orange County, Historic Wintersburg. As recently as 2010, JANM expressed to you our concerns that the sale of the Historic Wintersburg property would jeopardize the future of the historic site, which is both a national treasure and eligible for the National Register of Historic Places as a site. It was purchased prior to California's 1913 Alien Land Law. Historic Wintersburg is also an extremely rare and priceless piece of Japanese pioneer history and is of importance. It's of importance to the multicultural history of California, the Japanese American community, and indeed to the cultural landscape of our national history. It is unfortunate that these expressed concerns would turn out to be prescient. I urge you to take a swift and significant action to preserve the remaining historic Wintersburg site and to preserve the remaining structures for further preservation. Sincerely, Anne Burroughs, President and CEO, JANM.
Thank you, Nancy, so much. It's good to hear the museum is involved in something like this, and Anne Burroughs has been involved in other progressive causes. Thank you so much.